and welcome to How to Deal When the Shit Gets Real podcast. I'm Rietta.
And I'm Connie, and here we are today with ourselves, talking, having a little bit of bonus episode, talking a little bit about Mitch and Sarah. And
Your brother.
Yes, my brother and my sister-in-law.
How was it to hear all that about your brother? Was it hard?
Kind of. Like, some things were surprising to me, like Sarah's point of view and her finding somebody you trust because it's a neck injury. It's like, I didn't really think about that. And then, I mean, some things were hard and some things were like kind of easy to hear, good to hear that they're still doing okay in the bedroom. What a sister always wants to know, that he just wants to feel that he's cool with everything. He just would like to feel. I mean, that's good to know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that they found their happiness in a new
shitty situation.
Life. Yeah. I agree with you there. I think it was nice to hear. And it's nice to see him doing so well, that he's playing chair rugby and
I'm gonna go see him
everything
on
his own. That's gonna be awesome. I didn't think about that. Sarah made a good point that I was like, oh man, I didn't think about that. His foot getting caught in places he can't tell. He can't feel it, and a toe getting cut off or whatever. Like, I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Actually, that's why it makes my mom so nervous that they have two dogs, because they can sit on his lap and stuff. He lets them jump all over him, and she worries about them scratching or hurting him and him not noticing.
Yeah, because obviously they would hurt him unintentionally, but he wouldn't be able to tell.
Yes. Well, and then you're home alone with the two dogs, and it's like, well, what if they accidentally push you over or something happens? It worries my mom a lot.
I bet like him falling out of the chair though, like, or being pushed over, I bet that is something that they probably work on in therapy. Because of all the years that I spent in physical therapy, one of the number one things that you work on with people that are fall risk is how to get up off the floor. So I'm sure that's something they've probably taught him. So your mom shouldn't worry about that.
Well, I know, but she still worries, though, about him getting too hurt and not knowing.
Yeah, and that's a mom thing. And obviously that was one of Sarah's big concerns, too, especially with his neck.
And
if he falls.
And she travels now a lot for work. So, that's rough. And it's absolutely insane to me that they are not considered eligible for even part-time care. And you want to know why? It's so stupid. It's because he's not injured worse enough. He's not hurt enough. What? You're not hurt enough for that. That's insanity.
That shows you the issues with the these big insurance companies and what they view as important and not important.
It's crazy. I mean, because I know that they have good health insurance because it's through his job. I know it's good stuff, but it's like, holy crap, you're not hurt enough. What?
Well, and like John talked about with us too, and I know we bring up John a lot, but John is another great example because he's also in a wheelchair. His wheelchair broke, and they were like, we'll fix it eventually. And he's like, no, I can't function without this wheelchair. So no, you're gonna fucking fix it.
Yep. Insane. Well, and all of the money out of pocket that they've had to do for ramps and stuff. And that's all out of pocket. And really, should it be? To be a human being getting around his own house and being able to be in the world? What, do you expect everybody to be a shut-in? That's insanity.
Well, and then Sarah talking about how certain places are grandfathered in and they don't have to make things ADA acceptable. Like, what the hell kind of crap is that?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was insane. I couldn't believe that when she said that. I was like, what? First of all, wouldn't these places want to be ADA accessible?
Yeah.
Like, I get that it's an expenditure, but hello.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is too like socialist of me, but shouldn't the government be making sure that all places adhere? Bullshit about your grandfathered in.
Right. And why would you grandfather that in? And you're not doing anybody any favors except the business owners. I don't even understand why would that be deemed okay. We're so talking about diversity and inclusion and all that nowadays. That is not inclusion.
Yeah. Not when most people will be disabled at least in one point of their lives.
Right. Another good point that Sarah made.
And I mean, and when I think about it, it's like, yeah, you should be considering pregnancy. They consider pregnancy a disability. Where's my handicap placard when I was
Hmm.
pregnant? Because I remember it sucked. If you didn't get a close parking spot, waddle your ass into a store, fucking sucked.
That's one nice thing about a lot of the military bases is they have parking spots for people that are 6 months plus pregnant that you can park in the very front.
That's nice. No,
Yeah.
only a very few places around have that.
We talk about, like I said, we talk about trying to be diverse and include everyone, but there's still a lot of populations that we are leaving out.
Well, and then, I mean, people are assholes about it too. All of the
Yes.
like inclusion stuff. It's just, it gets getting it kind of insane. Like it just gets more and more insane every day. I probably shouldn't say that, but it gets like some people get really freaking crazy.
Mm-hmm. They do.
It is what it is. Maybe we should all just treat people like people and, be done.
Yeah. Be nice. Everybody should just fucking be nice.
And that is
What
all for today. Be nice. That's all we have for you.
just be nice. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we're always saying that on this podcast. If people could just be nice, it'd be great.
Well, one of our guests said that too. It's so Sarah did treat people nicely. Like it's not
Yep.
hard to be nice to people.
I do remember her. So the first outing after they were home from rehab, like she was talking about going to Fox's, and it was not really ADA, which is why I assumed we were going to the one in Mokina because I knew that one was more ADA friendly,
Yeah.
which we should have gone to, but that's neither here nor there. I remember her being so pissed. Everybody is just gawking.
Well, when you have those moments and you get, especially when it's somebody you love and care about, right? And they're not being treated nicely, it's going to put you extra on guard.
And it's a new, tough situation.
Also,
Like,
that
because
their first time going
know,
out. Yeah.
it's new and it's tough and it's frustrating in the end.
Yeah. I mean, all she needed again was somebody to be nice and understanding and try their best to at least make the situation the best they could.
And I also remember when we did a small family trip. So we were going to the Dells. Mitchell and Sarah still came because we planned it way before the accident. And, so we're trying to get Mitchell into a hot tub and fucking nobody is trained on it. There's
Yeah.
one person trained on it, and there are 5 parks. There are 5 aquatic pools where they need somebody with training, and they have to go and search for the one person in the area that can do it. We would be standing there both times, getting him in and out for at minimum 15 minutes, waiting for a guard.
Yeah, that sucks.
You're fucking joking me, right? More people need to be trained on this. It can't just be one person. That's
Right.
insanity.
They should just include it in with the lifeguard training.
It should be such an easy thing to do. He transfers himself into the chair. You just move a button to move him over the water and in the water. Are you joking? And there's only one person trained to do it? What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, it should just be a part of lifeguard training, just like we talked about. Doors. If the doors only need to be 1.5 inches bigger on each side, just make all doors bigger so that when people get into an accident, they don't have to buy a new fucking house. Just change the requirements.
Well, I mean, just so you know, for Mitchell and Sarah, though, like they would have had to buy a new house either way, but still.
Yeah, they would have. Yes, but not everybody's going to be in that situation. Like the lady that we
Yes.
talked to before, if she could have just made her original house ADA compliant, would have been fine.
Well,
But
she did. But remember the government, because it was Canada, the government paid for all of it
yeah,
to be
well, yeah,
compliant.
we have different standards than
The government
everybody else.
in Canada will go and pay for you to basically get a new home, and Illinois will not, or not Illinois, but United States will not.
Yep, our healthcare is out of control.
There's a lot of things out of control in this world right now.
That is true. We would be here all day talking about all the things that are.
I don't even want to.
No, me either.
I don't even want to go there. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's just depressing. And I mean, we've talked to, different caregivers too. We talked to both Gordon and Wendy. We got
Mm-hmm.
the caregiver and the person's point of view. And it seems to be standard across the board that those first 2, 3, 4 weeks are a blur for the
Oh yeah.
person undergoing it while the caretaker is
In
all
hell.
too in it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good Lord, no thank you. Tom, be safe.
Yeah, that's gotta. Sarah is definitely a strong person. Gordon is a strong person. All these people that find this strength for their spouse is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think what else what would be fun to like talk about. We talked about all the fun TV shows already.
Oh God.
Connie, are you reading anything? You're probably not because you got a baby.
Nothing can hold my interest at the moment. Like I'm just so like, ugh. I don't even want to spend my few moments alone reading.
I don't blame you. I don't think I
Oh,
did
I know
much
it's the
reading.
Harry Potter game is my new thing now. And Tom thinks
Yeah.
like, so it's really funny. He bought this thing called the Steam Deck. Loves it, right? It was for him for traveling so that he could play video games when he's traveling because he travels so much for work now. And I'm like, whatever, happy early birthday. Like, don't expect a gift, bud. Anyway. And he was like, well, you want to try it? I thought he'd get mad because I've started playing it more than him. And now he's like, I don't know, maybe we need to. Ooh, maybe we should get a Nintendo Switch. I don't want to spend another $400 on another video game that's like almost the same thing, but not quite the same thing. So, yes, but he thinks it's adorable that I like it. And I'm like, what's not to love? I'm not very good the fighting. So it takes me a couple of
Mhm.
rounds. They let you like repeat it as much as you want. But I also like that it's not just fighting, it's quest and doing stuff, finding
Fun
shit,
things.
not just fighting. They have like armed guards that look like that you have to fight,
Hmm.
and then other wizards.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fun then. Yeah, Kyle got me he got me a Switch for Christmas and I really like it. But another game that you guys could play, which based on just like how you're describing it, that I think you would like and is fun. It's called It Takes Two. Kyle
Oh,
and I played it together. We had so much fun playing it. It was so fun.
wait, what do you have to do?
So it's actually kind of funny. You're this couple and they're fighting and they're talking about divorce and then they get shrunk down in their child's play things. They have to work together to get through these different little things. And like they're all sorts of things, like collecting things or finding these things. And then there's always, I mean, like a quote unquote like boss battle at the end where there's like some like evil toy or something. But we had so much fun playing it. Even Kyle was like, this game is so much fun.
Was that for your Switch?
No, we played it on Xbox.
Oh,
I think it's available on like every platform, like most games
as
are nowadays.
always, yeah.
But I think Luke told me to play it. So I think he's played it too. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun.
I like this one video game, but I'm like, but this is not what I want to do with all of my time is play video games. I don't need to get addicted, Tom. Thanks. Just because I like the one video game doesn't mean I need to have all the video games.
Well, you could just play him like, I mean, it never goes anywhere. So like you could play it once a month if you wanted to. Like you don't have to play it often. But
Yeah, I
we,
know. I just don't need to get addicted to more video games.
I'm telling you, it's fun. You guys will have fun playing it. Think about
We'll see.
it.
I have Hogwarts to keep me occupied for now.
There you go.
Yeah, and see, the other thing is, in general, I'm bad at video games. Mario Kart, not particularly good at it. I'm not particularly good. It's like Sims and Hogwarts, and I like Hogwarts because it's kind of similar to Sims. I don't have to build my own house and stuff or like
Yeah.
keep a
I
person
love The Sims.
alive.
I used
But
to love
like,
that game.
but you do have like your quests and stuff. My sister-in-law is addicted. She buys every single expansion pack that they ever put out. She gets excited for them, and I think it's adorable.
That's awesome. I love that.
This is how to deal when shit gets real. And thank you for listening to our bonus episode, and we'll see you all next episode.